starting earlier. Bounty ruining up all the way across. Very quick, moving across that terrain, of course, the DK cast. Saw Jirax and Milan both kind of angling in towards mid, but they'll move up to the top with a roll forward. Ditira all alone here. He got himself the Jingu Mastery stacks, but S4 baiting in for the Earth Spirit play to come forward, and First Blood still top lane.
Yeah, good rotation from Jirax. I'm actually watching these position 4 heroes mirror each other's movements. Saw Clockwork run down bottom to get the boundary rune. Try to make something happen.
A nice little cogs from Invis. Buried fire. And jumps forward, but the shackles coming through onto the puck. There's a fake shift ready with a salve, but Jirax doesn't want any of this nonsense. One hit, a roll, anything, but it lands on Milan. Somehow picks it up, but still. The shock and the flick from Fly will be enough to secure it, and they farm up the cogs. I don't see this often from teams. I feel like it's an underutilized kind of, not a trick, but just something to do. But farming cogs, if there's nothing else going on around. So many people just leave them.
Yeah, I believe it's 17 gold per cog, so it's like a third of a creep, half of a creep. Something like that. But not, definitely not bad. For support, it's gold. You really do notice it. So, good.
Jirax kicking J4 back in behind the tier 1, and Resolution unable to get the kill. They tried to give it to him. It looks like Jirax there, the other Venom tipped over and got him the final little bit of damage.
Yeah, and as I'm stuck on No Tail, I can tell you that he's farming just great down in the bottom lane. You can very easily turn that around. Almost always get a counter kill using the Fox. As did Roz in a lot of trouble.
Oh, he sure is. Jirax with a body blocks. And S4 again with a kill. Playing around this Enigma really nicely. OG giving a lot of room for get kills to farm, to get all this experience.
2 places at once. Jirax is actually the first one now.
Crap, this cogs.
Yeah. But what they're doing, like, strategically here is really smart. They move up 3 heroes top. They use the Enigma Eidolons and just force this wave in with the catapult to try to apply pressure. And what that's doing, in the meanwhile, you get No Tail cutting waves behind the tower, and this creep wave runs into the tower and the catapult. So they get a lot of tower damage done out of this first catapult simply by moving their heroes top or support to be unable to go bottom.
Oh man, yeah. Shackles up. Nice attempt at a face shift, but after using the orb already, he will take a tumble now. Milan traps Jirax in. A little hit will get him a killing spree, so Clockwork has been trading off here, even though Planet Dog has they felt like the losers in a lot of these engagements. The numbers, they look okay, 5-3. Overall, oh look at this, Jirax walks through the river, but it's the backstab from Milan. Maybe Jirax can save the Resolution SF with a 6 silence after the roll. Retro though gonna get orbed across the shackles into everything else from the puck, will secure the kill, but look who's arrived. No Tail, turn it into a Ditira rotation, the Monkey King coming in, but they've killed the puck, and now they can maybe look for the Bane, but No Tail. Bigger target, bigger fish to fry. Moving into Ditira under the tower. He's fighting Fly, but he'll fall as that spawn spiralings clear him up. Now it's just a 5v5 brawl mid as Dragon Knight arrives, stuns up the Broodmother. Finally takes her down. I guess it wasn't a 5v5 as S4 is the one hero to spend a lot of your time kind of dealing with what's going on. He's being chased down here, right? Yeah, Mag with the breeze fire. Nice raindrops though. Resolution, his last charge in fact will secure them a kill for Fly onto Mag. Very deep, and it would have been well worth it for Mag if he had managed to get that kill, but the one raindrop charge remaining popped by the fire.
Yeah, and that's a big
smoke in from Planet Dog, but it's OG who make the first move. Borania Dream coils up Fly. Trying to delay these shackles, and it looks like they'll be able to bring him down, but they're going to go for the grip into the back. S4, he's managed to get away from this though as they cancel the grip, and OG only lose their Rasta as Milan is dropping very low. Jirax can really finish him off as he'll be looking for a rolling boulder away. Ooh, silences and stuns, rolls across the high ground. No mana for TP though, he's just going to have to try and walk this one off, buy some time, force some TPs. I mean, that's 50 gold expenditure by J4, it's time wasted. Jirax is maybe not going to be happy with this, but he's definitely made them work to their dinner.
Yeah, he got half of the mid tower on Broodmother in the meanwhile, while all this was going on top of just farming out this like little triple area of big camp. So, base created for sure.
And now Fly starts on to this Monkey King, gets the shackles in, and No Tail with a medallion up. This is going to be a dead monkey, it looks like, unless he can juke through the trees. He tries to turn it into one, but No Tail, he knows the tricks of the trade. Take down. munching there is looking at Brood. Medallion up, full ring, normal. Radiance is cute, and I've not seen this in a while. What's the...
Radiant's middle tower
There's
is
a
under
big reason
attack.
behind this.
I'm not an expert on Brood, so I'm not really too sure. I see it sometimes in pubs, but most recently it's been like this Desolator Roshan build. But it might be because he's playing in the side lane instead of playing around mid, and he wants to go first.
They finally found S4. He's gonna die.
He's dead. Alright, so he's going mech this game. I cannot. I don't know. S4 has opposite mindset of me. I guess that's for me to learn.
Oh jeez, what's going on mid lane? There's a big old battle in the river. It's just a Bane, who cares? Little pick off there for OG. Maybe it'll get them a tier 1 in the mid lane.
Radiant structures
That's
are
a nice
fortified.
objective.
Radiant's
Slick weasel-like plays from Jirax and Fly to kind of get in and out of these fights without losing too many of their own brothers. As hook shot onto Jirax. Fly's going to throw the Serpent Wards in. Ulti is expended. OG, not sure if they want to go in here, but the Requiem from Rezo will be thrown for good measure, but the 2 supports will die from OG. Serpent Wards be wasted a little bit, but heal back off, get back to their side lanes. S4 still following away, getting the full utilization out of that hand with Midas. Unless but it means that top lane is pretty open for OG to keep the push going as Jirax, found by Milan, but maybe it's Milan that's being found by Jirax here as he pops the Magnetize, base the Clockwork to stay a little bit longer, and Fly arrives with the help of this little Enigma arriving. Milan hook shots away, trying to escape, but dead to S4 regardless. He converge on this tier 2. Top.
Yep. It's a tower trade, bottom lane Magus, top the Dragon Farm.
Radiant's bottom
But,
tower
I mean, it's a
is
tier
under
2,
attack.
tier 1 trade. Even though I'm sure PD are happy with this thing.
Radiant's bottom tower has
At the end of the day, you know? Well, actually, it looks like they might want to.
There, PD TP out, well, Puck is still sticking around. S4 probably aiming for this black hole to come in. Dragon Knight's gonna get shackled up. He's got his Shadow Amulet there to go invis, but Fly's ready for him. Sentry already pre-placed. The DK flick the switch and they're like, cool, we're gonna find a kill, turn it into more. They definitely do have a lot of merits, and things like this, with the hook shot pairing up with his Puck. They've caught S4, but his mech and his 1 charges, he's got 12 stacked up. He can turn and maybe get a black hole if the battery assault it dissipates fast enough. S4's surviving. He's not gonna die. The Enigma keeps himself up and running. The blink forward. Boran is trying to get into battle, but S4! He turns, he black holes, and the Serpent Ward's in! OG somehow outplay Planet Dog from start to finish. What?
Yeah, and there you go. That's the reason for the mech, I guess. He recognizes that they lack damage to kill him. With that mech, he barely has enough life to be able to bait them in and turn that around, so... Really, S4 showing his understanding of, like...
They utilize this information as they've got full vision here. The 2-man grip into the roll of the Bane. Perfectly played by Jirax as he catches the DK in the back with the stun. Wuko's command is going to get thrown by Dejira. And a good Founder strike into the Puck combo as well. Boranya's caught the 2 of them. But I don't know if this is going to work out. Maybe the buyback from the Clockwork. They'll hook shot in. And this is Planet Dog responding with action. Jirax will be forced to roll away, but it's Resolution that they want to catch. Earned up and sprinting out. He has a Shadow Blade in a second. And I don't know they do. They have the dust. Reveal from Milan. He buys back and salvages this team fight that looked like an utter disaster as Resolution finally falls. Planet Dog get something.
Yeah, very beautifully played team fight. In this case, you know, OG had the superior vision. They had the Broodmother scouting everything out. They had all the information they wanted for that fight, but Planet Dog just showing how good they are playing these.
Definitely feels like they've kind of opened up this window while Milan, a hook shot off the Broodmother, trapping her inside the cogs. OG trying to respond here with a mech from S4 already, but he's just going to black hole. Get the kills on these other 2 lands as DK and the Clockwork both take a tumble. Well, down the bottom lane, Resolution. Oh, he's being found by Dejira. He's being slaughtered here. As J4 and Dejira come in. 2 plays across the map. Pretty even exchange, I want to say, but maybe this PD favored. I could play around the Roshan area is inevitable. So Jirax is going to do the thing that a lot of supports do now, is just walk down the lane, see if there's anyone to shake hands or high five with, and he's going to get snapped with the coil. But this is a bigger kill in the back that's actually sneaked away here by PD. They've not gone for 1, they've gone for 2 and secured them both.
Yeah, very well played by them, and now that they finally have picked up the damage items on their heroes, they're able to make these plays.
Go wrong, but Fly doesn't have the rest of his team to back him up. They are moving into position though, and maybe with his chain stuns, he's bought enough time here for S4 to come in. Mag and Baranya will clear the rest up before OG can get quite.
Yeah, I think Fly's idea pop and get this.
Tracking back on No Tail. Nightmare into potential grip. They've got the chains done in, and Ditchira's arriving. Baranya's already on top of the Brood, and a quick and simple takedown. Dog now knocking on the doors of these tier 3s. You might think that No Tail will have to fly back soon, but Resolution, he's cutting wave. I don't know if I feel good or bad about that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Well, at least it's not something that I can fix. Something that you're born with, I guess.
mean, obviously it's someone else's fault.
Yeah,
They're
for
Dota
sure.
players.
Never my fault. Really nice movement there by Resolution, realizing that the Clock's Force staff would move him into a different position, place him out from the cogs, swung up while his teammate bot. He moving out across the map though, would have liked did. Right, the rest of his team swinging from this shrine to the east of the puck as they move forward. They've caught onto one, the Shadow Shaman. Gonna die straight up to the rest of OG. Found a way to escape. The Fly just gives him pretty good there. Actually just buying time, making sure that they're not going to lose any tier 3s or any big damage on their base. Whoa, 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 what's happening? No Tail. He walks back in the middle of them. Planet Dog ready.
Yeah, just gets caught out of this. Actually, he does not have a buyback here, so this could be a fairly big moment for them. They recognize this and try to go for some kind of push.
Yule Sampler. This sets up for the Boulder Smash and the Requiem from Resolution. Face shifted out by Baranya. He's going to orb himself away, but in comes the Dream Coil. I've got the PKB Monkey into battle. Take down Flyers. Rezo taken out by the DK and Monkey. He's got buyback, but at this point you've lost your tier 3, and I don't think you can defend your racks. You have a glyph, but Baranya just blinks in, hexes up again, and S4's in a lot of trouble. Still with that black hole, finger on the trigger. Don't know what OG can do up against this. Broodmother's now coming back to life, and it might be time for Resolution to buy back. But being a very swift kind of closing moment here. Planet Dogs bring down potentially 2 lanes of racks. OG pushed into a desperation position where smoke from Enigma found by the puck in the back of this battle. Ditira and Mag both looking to escape. And there is Resolution's buyback. Breaks up the Monkey King, finds that kill. They've lost only 1 lane of racks as Mag and Milan being away. Rezo wants to try and catch them. Broodmother to move into position for this. But you've still got a Force Staff up in 9 seconds and another Cogs up now for Milan to block the ramp. Get himself down to the low ground. No Tail's not giving up this fast though. Milan's gonna get chased down here, slowed by the Skadi. Force up into the arms of Resolution. Clockwork. Yeah. What's happening? Top lane. Puck, hello. No spells available. No items available, but you've got your face shift, your orb. So that's a nice play from Jirax there. Stun you up.
Yeah. So unfortunately, even though they get all of these kills, the lanes are so deeply pushed that they're not going to have that much time to really do anything with this. Most probably going to go for the tier 2 mid. I don't really see them reaching high ground during this time. Even though they have so many strong heroes to push both buildings and waves, it's just really well done by Planet Dog.
You want to
So
say Oliver, right?
Yeah, I'm so confused. Like,
Towards the northern side of this Roshan pit. Observable from OG might just spot him as he comes in, but it's a black hole! Catch him too! Oh my goodness, Ditchira on his PKB, but it looks like it's too little too late. He's right-clicked down. S4 comes out of nowhere and gets a huge one. Milan's gonna get Requiem down as Resolution winds it up and lets it go. And No Tail tanking through everything that Mag's throwing at him. The PKB's worn off. Ditchira arrives again, but this dieback is about to happen and the game might just end. OG, from a position of weakness, come out striking twice while the iron is hot, going into Roshan, but S4, I didn't see the start of it, but we caught the end, that black hole defining the end of this game.
yeah, just, you know, like, so if you're Planet Dog, you're thinking that they're inside of the Roshan pit, you don't really feel too worried as you're running there, but they don't keep their positioning during this entire time, and just for a slight moment.
Where was he? Where was S4?
So they actually had this Rasta standing on the high ground next to these wards, and then S4 I do believe was standing in the back, Force stabs himself in and then gets that black hole off, but it really is like, it stinks to lose this game, because you know, you have this Bane that can just cancel the black hole, but I'm sure throughout this entire game, the only thing that's been on J4's mind is, you know what, my job is to cancel this black hole, but then you're like so sure that they're inside of the Roche pit, and that's what you're thinking about. And S4 is just in perfect position to abuse that. He gets that black hole.
One outplay, one sick maneuver. Milan trying to hold them back away from these racks, but no tail. He's got one thing on his mind. Destroy buildings. Maranya, nice little play here to hex up and nearly take down the Shadow Shaman, but fly. The majority of this damage is a good hook shot into what, 3-man cogs? Sick Milan with that Aghanim Scepter up and running. Jump forward will send OG packing. PD do hold on to the remainder of their base here. 1.5 lanes of rack gone. OG, they're 1 melee racks ahead, but they can go back in and do Roshan at this point. And they're forced out. Let's have a look actually. How many buybacks? Hut, Monkey, DK, all without buyback now for the next 5-6 minutes.
Yeah, basically all the important heroes, if you can say that, from Planet Dog do not have buyback. They also get the Roshan Aegis onto SF, and they're most likely just going to back off here, reset, make sure
this team fight. Range racks for OG. Likely going to end with a bang as S4. You can feel it. He's looking for that 2-3-man black hole with BKB up. Jirax is going to get the start in onto Clockwork, but that was a sick hook shot landing in onto 2. As S4, he's just waiting, biding his time. Okay, no tell, you can die. I'm going to hold my black hole for now. Maybe I'll save resolution in a little bit because low HP Shadow Fiend is sprinting away from the fight. As PD, they've caught onto another 2 kills in quick. Like they just want to keep this bot lane shoved in as hard as they can. Again, just play around the vision that they've got. Obs and Sentry up on the high ground means that Jirax, 2-man stun silence. Say goodnight, PD, unless Milan can get this done. Nice 2-man hook shot, but they've already lost their Monkey King, dead for 100. Courier's falling as well. Collateral damage in the face of all of this destruction. OG, oh go on, finish him off, put him out of his misery. Milan dies, and might just call GG in a second. They're gonna lose the entirety of their base at this point.
Yeah, I'm trying to recollect in this game if there's been any like straight up 5 versus 5 fight in which OG came out on top, and I think the answer is no. All of these plays that have happened in this game have been off of OG like having some sick wards, noticing someone getting out of position, and team fight starting, S4's in trouble.
Oh, he's okay. He's fine. He BKB's black hole, says goodbye to Mag. Dagon's being used in the back. I can't see where the puck is. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Phase shifted, but now hexed, shackled, CC'd, killed, dead. S4 on a mega kill streak, proving his worth. Mega creeps will be obtained. Potentially, no. They've got the stuns onto No Tail. Malarak does stay alive, but you can feel that Fly's gonna a little bit. Couple of hits, maybe just throw your Serpent Wards in. Just go for it. Serpent Wards are there, Mega Creeps obtained. Now things become really hard for PD.
Yeah, I don't have the best heroes to deal with these waves, so because it's so late into the game, most of these heroes have a lot of items. Yeah.
It's like a miracle's needed, but I'm a dog. Like to think they've got the tools to maybe manufacture this miracle. But S4, not S4, Resolution, the San Barania. Puck dies. I'm just so used to seeing Puck and thinking S4, but it's not. It's Milan now jumping in. The Enigma. Midnight Pulse down. Got his black hole, refresher BKB. He's just going to throw one of them onto the Clockwork. Screw you, Milan! Stop hookshotting me! Get out of my face! Magnetize is there to clear him up. They do take down a building, but they call GG, realizing it's over. It's in their base. There's a big, bad Shadow Fiend destroying their throne, and S4 will finish off with a glorious black hole.